of the units that people in favelas fear most is BOPE, the Militarized Special Operations Battalion. Here, they're training to get into neighborhoods that don't want them.
Hi, I'm Kylie, just another Army vet, and today I'm reacting to a Vice News video. This is Police Are Killing with Impunity Inside Rio's Favelas. A favela is kind of like a township that you would find in South Africa or a ghetto that you would find in the US. It is a really poor area and there's lots of crime. Now, normally I love Vice News. However, just from the title of this video, I think we can already see that it's going to be very biased against the police. Let's get to it. Such a beautiful city. I've only been to Salvador, and that's also another gorgeous city as well.
In Brazil, some political promises go beyond just words. Police here aren't just trained to hit their target, they're encouraged to kill.
E já estamos avisando, quem estiver portando arma de fogo não será poupado, será abatido porque é em defesa das próprias vítimas que eles estão fazendo com o uso daquela arma de fogo.
So that was a very stupid comment that he just made about the police actually being encouraged to kill their targets. In reality, all military and police are trained to kill. You aim center mass and you shoot to kill. When you don't do that, that is when shit hits the fan. Remember that movie, Copycat, with Holly Hunter? I think she was in the FBI or police or something. And she preached to her partner that you should not try to kill your target. You just want to disable them so you can have them drop their gun. Well, spoiler alert, that did not work out too well for her partner later on in the movie when he was being held hostage by a gunman. Holly Hunter had a chance to take down the shooter, and instead of aiming center mass, she chose to shoot his arm, which had him drop the gun. And then what happened? He ended up grabbing the gun again and killing her partner. That is why we train to kill, not to injure.
Alimentar e carregar.
In Rio, there has been a 17% rise in police killings since January. More than 1,000 people have died, most in the poorest areas of the city.
A bala voando no Palace, rapaziada, o bagulho tá doido.
Ground forces that often struggle to access Rio's favelas now have help, snipers on helicopters. That's what residents in Moray witnessed in May, when police killed 8 people, 4 inside this house. Jorge didn't want to show his face, out of fear of retaliation.
Isso aqui onde tinha bastante sangue aqui, entendeu? Aí caminhando aqui para frente, aqui também tinha rastro de sangue aqui, mas aqui nessa parte aqui também, que vocês estão vendo aqui, entendeu? Era outro corpo, ao terraço da minha casa, entendeu? Aqui, nessa parte aqui, onde se encontrava um corpo, bastante sangue aqui, nessa parte. Tiro nessa parte aqui.
Did these walls, were they fired from a helicopter?
É helicóptero, com certeza, entendeu?
How long have you lived in Moray?
Eu moro aqui há 20 anos.
And have you noticed changes to the way that this community is being policed?
Depois desse governo aí agora, então as coisas mudou totalmente, entendeu? Não é mais como era antigamente, que tipo assim, antigamente você relevava mais, as polícias tinham mais aquele afeto, né, de chegar assim, conversar. E hoje não, hoje em dia ele já chega tipo assim, a ordem agora é matar.
So I think getting out there and talking to the community and actually building rapport with all the citizens is a very important part of policing. But obviously things have gotten so bad that the police are just unable to actually do that now, which is unfortunate.
One of the units that people in favelas fear most is BOPE, the Militarized Special Operations Battalion. Here, they're training to get into neighborhoods that don't want them.
There are some favelas or some neighborhoods that are so dangerous that even normal police cannot even conduct day-to-day operations within. It was the Breacher.
O objetivo do BOP, em princípio, é a preservação da vida. Mas quando o marginal da lei, ele decide enfrentar a polícia...
Okay, so he's saying a lowlife, but if he's on camera trying to provide a positive image of the police or this unit, I don't think he would use the word lowlife. If someone who speaks Portuguese can actually translate what he is saying, but something tells me that this translation is a little off.
O Estado, ele acaba assumindo os riscos. Se o marginal decidir...
Same thing with thug. I want someone to please translate that.
Por esse enfrentamento, o BOP vai fazer uso da força necessária para neutralizar essa injusta agressão.
Voltar e sintonizar aí a última passagem.
Foi excelente.
In June, this Boppe operation did lead to the arrest of a drug dealer. It also injured 3 others and killed a mother of 3 who was caught in the crossfire on her way to work. Authorities justify these tactics by citing the 23% decrease in the city's murder rate in the first half of this year.
Is that just a fact of policing Rio? The more policing done, the more people die.
O marginal que está de posse de uma arma, ele tem a opção de entregar a arma e se render. No entanto, muitas vezes ele faz a opção pelo confronto.
Do you accept that some people who have been killed by the police have been completely innocent?
Todas as mortes em que envolve a ação policial, elas são apuradas, não só pela Polícia Militar, mas também pela Polícia Civil e pelo Ministério Público. Todas essas mortes são levadas a uma apreciação da Justiça. Confiamos nessas investigações. Temos, sim, vítimas dessa guerra.
That's good that there's some investigations going, but something tells me that those investigations almost always rule in favor of the police. That's just my gut instinct. I would not be surprised if there was a lot of corruption going on.
Those cases end up on the desk of a public prosecutor, whose unit predates this administration. It now has 751 cases open, and those are just the ones that were filed.
Wow.
Witnesses rarely come forward, leaving Andrea Amin and her team dependent on whatever the police give them.
How often do you bring charges against officers?
É muito difícil você chegar a uma investigação mais eficiente, porque muitas vezes os corpos são tirados do local, não tem o laudo de local, não tem prova testemunhal, então são investigações baseadas na fala da polícia. São poucos os casos que conseguimos denunciar.
Talk to the police and they say their intention is never to kill. How often do you look at...
Did you see the look on her face? Oh boy. Yeah, she has to watch what she says.
...cases and think that there actually was a choice?
E eu acredito até que grande parte dos policiais não saem de casa de manhã e falam assim, hoje eu vou matar 10 pessoas. É mais de se morrer fez parte. Quem mandou estar armado? Quem mandou estar na favela? É criminoso, criminoso está aí para morrer.
What can be done to stop tragedies like that happening?
Operações planejadas, dados de inteligência, apoio da sociedade, indicando onde os marginais se encontram e onde eles guardam seus armamentos.
Witnesses and people are scared to come forward because they don't want to get themselves or their family killed for snitching.
Getting that support isn't likely to happen under politicians who back a militarized police force that's trained to kill.
Again, trained to kill. That's any police force and any military. Why do they keep on repeating that?
A gente não pode passar informação nenhuma para eles, que eles sabem disso, que como é que é o ritmo da comunidade, entendeu? Se a gente fala, a gente morre.
Vice News, You can do better than this. I don't know why you are demonizing the police who are just doing their job. They are putting their lives at risk every time they step foot into one of these neighborhoods. Yes, I do think there needs to be some level of accountability, and they shouldn't be trigger-happy murderers who just kill with impunity. I don't agree with that at all. But they need to be given the freedom to actually do their job. And they do need to do a better job at preserving crime scenes and actually investigating these shootings. Because from what I heard in the video, it sounded like it was a whole soup sandwich or something. Anyway, I'm really curious to see what the comments say on this video, so let's have a look. Criminals show no mercy, so why should we? That should be their motto. So let me get this straight. The criminals are complaining to the TV guy that the police are doing their job? Come on, Vice, you used to be better than this. As a Brazilian, I can say criminals here have no mercy to Brazilian police. Bope hasn't really another choice. The criminals don't know fear. That's the problem. Bope puts fear into the criminals because they're trying to stop crime with fear and no mercy, just like the criminals are, merciless. As a Brazilian, I may say police is never the problem, but is a solution. Not just trained to hit their targets, they're trained to kill. LOL. One should always shoot to kill if lethal force is required. The subtitles were mistranslated. The word used was marginal, which refers to someone on the margin of society, a slang term commonly used referring to criminals. In the video, it was translated to lowlife, which is a much more degrading tone, negatively affecting the viewer's perception of the cops. And that is why this video is biased. Right there. Maybe we shouldn't demonize the police. They are dealing with a horrible criminal element that requires this kind of force. And yes, I would have to agree. Before I let you guys go, I really want to get your thoughts in the comments on 1, what you think about this police unit, and 2, what do you think about Vice's reporting on this? Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you want to watch another video just like this, then here you go.